Hey everybody, my name is Rydo, and today we will be starting the series Transistor. Now, I don't know much about this game, but I know it is made by Supergiant Games, the people who made Bastion. I've already covered that. You can just find my playlist and watch that. Bastion came first. I know that this game is going to have a unique surprise as far as its fighting system as once we get into the game. And I know that this program has a very unique no menu at the beginning. It starts at a very big, uh, just a cold open and throws you right into the game. So I'm going to have to reset the progress so you can see that. Otherwise, I don't know anything, so I think we're going to just be left to find out the mystery, and I think that's the point of this game. So, let us begin. This is the exact scene you start when you first run the program. Nothing else. There's a circuitry type sword device stabbing through this guy and this lady with this triangle belt. And it just sits here. And unlike most games, which it's actually a requirement, or it was at least for console games, that you had to have a screen that says press A to start or press start to start. This doesn't have that. We do have to press A to start or press any button to start. Actually, you could just hit the controller. I will be playing on a plugged in controller into my PC, but yeah, no direction here. Just this picture sitting on this. And we start with a mystery, and a murder mystery at that.
Hey, Red. We're not gonna get away with this, are we? Come on, pull.
So, Transistor kills one, and you're into the game. No menu, nothing. No instruction.
There. Together again. Sort of.
So, I think it's probably going to be spoilery, but I think I need to point this out immediately. This looks like a circuit chip more than an actual sword, and I wouldn't be half surprised if we actually downloaded that person's personality from that body and didn't murder them. But I highly doubt you're supposed to figure that out immediately, but I've played and seen a lot of games and stories. So we can hit A and we can do this, we can hit B and we can power up and do a further shot. So this kind of feels like it almost is a hack and slasher, but there's no real slashing here. I also pulled it just moving the left stick. I think any button press would have actually pulled the transistor. We have a gown torn and discarded. Was that the gown we were just wearing?
What a night. You're still in one piece. That's all that matters.
So that went from being unobserved to observed. And then there's this lantern square. I thought that was a pickup, but it's actually just a light. Let's go over here, see what this is. We have a device here. I can't apparently break any of these things. So we're not like gonna break boxes. Seem to be outside.
Found us already. They want you back, I bet.
Is that an enemy or a process? Use A to crash. We seem to be outside some kind of nightclub, but a process sounds like a computer program. I hit it and then it started attacking me. Oh, come. It respawned. So apparently I have to do something. This is no good.
Okay, let's go. Unmarked alley, east of the bay. Think I know where we are.
Can I destroy these? Seems like I can, but it doesn't seem like I'm very strong right now. Press B, it just grew back. Press B to breach. So it's gonna block us, and sometimes it will have bad guys in it.
Nothing here.
Play a little thoroughly. Notice that she's dragging this, I assume this is the transistor around, and it's leaving like fire and sparks, but also like electrical circuitry. Nice effect. Breakpoint, press A, locked.
More of these creeps. Look, don't fret, just...
So now we've figured out the real system here. So we are going to plan things and program, and then let's see, how do we switch our attack? I guess we don't. Oh, it's telling us to use B now to breach it, but we moved to line up both of them. And then we've got a plan that will attack 2 people at once, and then plus play the right trigger to execute plan. And I move fast. So what button? Press right trigger to use turn. So I have a turn, and apparently I can only walk a certain distance without taking, well, let's see, how do we go back? Oh, we have to hit X to go back, don't we? Well, I'm hitting X and it's not working. So I didn't position myself very well. Let's try that. Not very good. And we could just sit here, but I'm recharging now, so I can't just attack. Well, I could, but it would be... So it's almost like puzzles instead of fights. We could sit there and hit A and B and not do the turn-based combat at all, but I have a feeling you would be making yourself miserable doing that. We're gonna have to get good at doing something that I am not used to doing here. This is a whole new system.
Hello, world. Look at all that. We're on the edge of town, 100 blocks away.
So, hello world is the first thing you ever taught to program in almost every programming book or class. So that's a in-joke. Telescope. Magnification times 10.
There's the empty set. Still too close to it. We better get as far from there as possible.
So this has to be some kind of weird, like, future technology world, or a virtual world. Leading down 36. What floor are we on now, I wonder?
Block party up ahead. Here we go.
Oh, I can't even move. So, what we want to do is see if we can hit all of these. While hitting this, and I missed one of them, but I'll take the other two. And then I'll take this and target these and do that. So in Bastion there were fights that felt like this where you tried to angle your attack and hit multiple enemies if you could with certain weapons, but you weren't given a time here, a planning system. This is an interesting fight mechanic, definitely. I haven't played something like this. It's sort of like taking turns on your attacks, but it's also sort of like, I think I could get overpowered, and I think I'm already a little overpowered from the beginning, where I can just do 2 breach attacks before it can even hit me or move. Maybe we'll get stronger enemies later.
Get out of here.
And so we have to pick up these cells.
She awake?
Plat L, explosive, process 77%.
Hi. You okay? I see. Sure. She wants to come along. We can use her.
So this woman seems to be dissolved or dead, and yet her spirit's in our sword now. Spark is like an attack straight, but then a
Intersection. Let's see.
What does the OVC terminal do now that it's turned on?
Wish it was raining. Cover your tracks.
Tomorrow's another day in Cloud Bank. How would you like it? Let's see. Show ballot.
Rain's not even on the ballot.
So we can choose to vote one way or another. I wonder if this is gonna accomplish anything or get an achievement or anything. We're logged in to the Cloud Bank as user red. Let's see. Well, if we go mild scattered clouds, I think that might move us closer to rain.
Mild and inoffensive.
So tomorrow it's going to be mild scattered clouds.
Where were we? Watch out.
So we've got a big problem now. Let's see. X. There. And then I've run out of move. I can't do anymore. I walked around way too much. So I have to recharge. So already this has gotten to become a problem. I could have gotten them all in one attack, one turn if I had not moved. Walking seems to take quite a lot of our ability. I missed one guy. And then if there's just one guy left, might as well just attack instead of trying something. Now it can't destroy items. Nothing in this world seems destructible, and it seems like the only pickup items
Let's see what else.
are available are from the processes themselves. Let's see. Some kind of poster and another terminal.
Cloud Bake Fashion Week not happening, huh?
So the Fashion Week is not going to...
3 days this time.
Hey, let's RSVP. We have to, I guess.
Maybe next year.
Oh, so we don't RSVP, we say no. Interesting. So we're checking our email effectively and responding to it.
Hey, end of the plaza. It's you.
It's a poster of me, so I'm apparently very famous.
I'm so sorry, Red. They took your voice. I couldn't stop them. We took something of theirs. Hey, let's just go. Come on, just go. Just... Damn. Young lady here to see you.
So it started doing music. No, that's not gonna work. I wish I could figure out how to go back. D-pad just moves the things. Doesn't seem like there's an undo button. Let's see. Okay, it's the left trigger. Alright, so that's just 4 attacks now, perfectly aimed at this young lady, which I guess is the name of the program. Let's try this. It moved. Either it moved or the other one, another one appeared. Three breaches. It seems like I'm burning myself out for no reason. It seems like this won't work. Left trigger to undo last action. Yeah, that makes... Thanks for telling me now. And I'm gonna hit this wall. So I have to do breaches. Because breach is the only thing that's gonna work. Let's leave some time on this. We got some good music going here. Unfortunately, we're right in the middle of where we can't pay attention to it. I might as well, you know, just put these things in different places. Just kind of fill the areas up with bombs. Just to see if it appears somewhere. Since I don't have any foresight, I might as well just cluster bomb the area. Doesn't seem like it hurts me. Bars fill up. So we'll put one here. We'll put one here. And we'll put one here. And we'll put one behind us. And we'll put one down here. I have no idea. That's all I can do. Respawning. Oh, darn it. Let's see. Breach now at that one, and breach at that one, and that's the best I can do.
Okay, side street due east. Through there. I think I know a place where we can get a ride.
So I was a singer, obviously, and we got the music playing. Now it seems like the music's gonna play forever. It's all right, but maybe I'm just healing it because it took me forever to beat those guys, and it should have taken me a lot less. I can't help but feel like a New Game Plus on this would probably have me just running through these bad guys real easily.
This didn't used to be here.
2 breakpoints. So A, and then A, is that what we're supposed to do? I assume that's what we're supposed to do.
Okay.
Maybe there was supposed to be more tricks there or more trouble there, but I kind of figured it out. Molly P. Disposition elusive, processed 82%. So a new person that's dead, that so maybe there's like some virus going around in this AI world, and it's converting individual people into those robots. That might be what's going on.
Hey, Mr. Moyle, you in there?
Moyle.
It's him, all right, but I can barely hear him.
So now we have Y to jaunt. I assume this will do damage if I jaunt into something, and that certainly is going to help moving around the area.
Oh no. Cut off our escape.
So if I jaunt, it would only go there. So, and if I X, it would only go, it could go there. No, it can't. So breach. And then I wish I could tap B again and just breach again. Now there's no assurance he won't just disappear after this too, but I think this is the right move. And as far as I can tell, if I saved some attack and only breached once, it doesn't seem like the recharge is going to be shorter, but it probably is. I should probably test that. We'll test it next time though. Alright, so now if I'm recharging, I can do 1 breach. Try that. Recharging. Still takes a while. Can I just hit both of these guys? No, I can't. I think you're better off doing everything you can in one move. Actually, I can crash because I'm so close. I can actually just crash them, and I can crash them 5 times. And I think it's even showing how much damage I can do. So that, we level up, user level 2 granted. So we can select a function. I guess that's a new ability. So the first one is bounce. It's chain reactive deflecting, active slot effect, discharge a ricocheting bolt that jumps from target to target, upgrade slot effect, add a chain reactive effect to most effect functions. So some kind of chain reaction now. Or we could do mask, which is subversive and concealing. Conceal the user's physical self, applying, amplifying the next action taken, raises the potency of most functions when backstabbing. Oh, so would you try to hide and sneak around and backstab people, or do you want to try and get more attack? And I think for my playstyle, bounce is the better choice, by far. New function, bounce.
We're still here.
We are still here. Doesn't seem like I put that function in. We've found an access point, and it doesn't seem like there's anything else in this area. I'm kind of afraid that if we wander around this area too much, we'll invite more enemies, but I don't think that's actually the case. Let's hit this access point and see what it does.
Okay, you're in.
Setup utility activated. So already this game has shown us a lot of different ways that we're going to play this game. At the very beginning, it felt like it was just going to be a hack and slasher, and it now seems pretty apparent it isn't. Let's see. So, oh, we have to go to this to set ourselves up. So I can put bounce in, but what do I have to do? I have to choose a function to upgrade. Okay, so bounce is a function that goes inside of one of our other attacks. So we have base attacks that I don't know if we're going to change, and then we have this. So if I put breach and bounce, the new, it will bounce 5 jumps. The jump range will be 350, and the jump damage will be reduced by 50%. If I did this, it would be 5 jumps, 350, and 20% lost in the damage. You'd lose less damage if you did it on crash, but crash only really works on short range. So until I got better at moving around and positioning myself, I think breach is by far the right choice. Spark is kind of an interesting thing, but it would only bounce at once, and it's just going to make the bombs, well, the bombs will just be moving around a little bit more. But the bombs are the problem is there's too many walls that pop up, and then bounce on this would have a longer cooldown, but further distance, perhaps? Is that what that means? Well, the distance is reduced by 50%. The cooldown speed seems to be either increased by 190% or 90%, or maybe it means being reduced. So the right choice right now is breach and bounce, as far as I can tell. I wish there was kind of a like training menu here where we could test this out before we commit. And there are 4 locks on each side. Well, 4 locks on the sides, 2 on each side, that are interesting too. So we're getting the whole Bastion thing. Bastion had 2 styles of weapons. Here we have 4 styles of attacks that can be modified twice. So we're gonna have a lot of more potential combinations than Bastion did, giving us some different gameplay styles that kind of tailor uh, this attack system. But apparently I could remove an installed thing. What happens if I do this? And then install this. Nope, you can't install it like this, I don't think. Oh wait, you can. The slots are full right now, but I could do this. And this would give me instant fire, usable and turn recovery, usable and turn recovery. This is a weird system. So we could already kind of cannibalize ourselves and put a second one here and not have the Y. So then I want to remove this and see if I can just install it here. Yeah, I can. Well, this will be interesting. So there's all kinds of combinations here we could do. We could power up our breach attack. It seems once by 1 slot right now. Seems like we can't do the second slots until we're at a higher level. But all kinds of combinations I'm seeing here. Now it doesn't seem like from this screen that we're gonna actually have more than, what would that be, about 7, 14, 21? If this doesn't scroll down, it seems like 21 might be the maximum items we'll pick up as far as attacks, but 21 to the power of 3 is quite a big number.
Good. Just one more block. I want to show you something.
Oh, so I can test this out now. So this is just like if I do this, like that seems pretty fire. So I can just sit here and test this out. And we have this here. So how many of these attacks can I do? 3. 3 that would each do 10 for bounce. And it moves me a little bit forward each time. Versus if I do with the upgrade of crash, I can just do this and do 50 times 5 really fast. I don't know if that really helps anything to have that system. So let's go back. Remove this install and remove this install. Put this back to what we were gonna do before. There is a memory balance there on the left that's showing there will probably be level 3, level 4, level 5, maybe even level 6 or 7 functions that we may not have enough memory to use right now. So now, when I do B, I can do 3. If I do 3 in a row, that's 7. That's, what is it? 300 plus 300 plus 300 should be 900, but it's losing, I think, 150 of that because of overkill, or maybe it's only doing 150 damage because of overkill. That those things only have 150 damage.
That's more like it.
So that seems a little faster, but not super fast. But that wasn't supposed to be Transistor, that was supposed to be the bounce, which we won't get a chance to look at.
Okay, there's a... Wait. Back.
Let's try this now. Process upgraded, designation, jerk, level, new installation thing, jerk 2.0. So we've got to do some real work here. Let's do this, and then this, and see if this works. This music sounds very similar to some of the songs in Bastion. I really did like the music in that, but there was a lot of story that took place before we heard the music here. We've not really hit any story so far. We don't know what in the world is going on. We're just trying to survive. Let's see if this attack works. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Press Y to jaunt to get away. I think I'm gonna have to. Alright, take this. Take that. Take that. Take that. And fire.
That was quick.
So I've got to pick up those items as far as jaunting. It's very important. I could do that, but what if I just did this instead? That. Well, actually, let's try jaunt. Well, jaunt won't hit this guy, will it? It would only hit this guy. So, that's an interesting attempt. And then we'll hit this guy. And then hit this guy. And see if this works. I went right through him. I don't know if it did anything. Let's see. There, and there. Stay away from this jerk. Literally, that's his name, Jerk 2.0. I assume the game is just giving it, or the sword's giving that designation. So 5 crashes, we're close enough, let's do it.
So is this whole block.
So we could go back to the access point and change some stuff if we felt like it. But I don't think we really need to do that. So we've started to figure out the whole system. We've started to figure out somewhat what the story is. Seems like we're going to be in for a wild ride. Anywho, that's going to be it for this recording. As always, I end my episodes the same way. I ask you to like this video. I ask you to share it with your friends. I ask you to subscribe to my channel. I ask you to comment if you want to. And I ask you to watch every second of my videos, because all those things help me with YouTube. It tells YouTube that my videos are good and deserve to be seen by others. If you want to support me even further, you can click on my name, Rydo. That'll take you to my main YouTube page. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. If you click that, you can make a donation. Also on my main YouTube page is a playlist tab. You can click that and see all the other games I have covered or am covering right now. Particularly, you can go see the Bastion playlist where I've covered all of that game, and it is definitely worth checking out. It will give you at least a little bit of insight to this game. Also, down below in the description box, I have social media links to things like Facebook, Google+, Tumblr, Twitter, uh, hmm, and I also have links to Steam and Battle.net where you can friend me on those services also. And I ask everybody to friend or follow me on all of those things. That helps you see the exact time when new videos are out, and it helps me uh, brag about how many people are watching my uh, videos and how many followers I have. So please follow and friend me on all those things too. Uh, so that is it. Thank you for watching this episode. I end the same way. I say thank you for watching and have a good evening. So thank you for watching and have a good evening.